to another video. Today we got back day today. Excuse me, I said something on camera, but there's somebody coming, so I dodged out quickly. So starting off, we have a 20-minute hit workout. So I usually do interval sprints for 20 minutes straight. You could do this, or you can simply just walk at an interval for 20 to 25 minutes. Whatever you need to do to just start breaking a sweat, so be it. For me, I like to get warmed up, like to get a little sweaty, to start my engine kind of. I cannot work out unless I have this. So this is a must. So yeah, 20 minutes here, then we'll jump right into the workout. All right, so the first movement we have is rear delt flies. There are two different grip options you can use. The ones that I'm using right now at the bottom, and then the ones at the top. I use both. So we have a 4x12, technically an 8x12, using the two separate grips. Really focusing on the contraction and squeeze at the end of this movement. Really want to feel the burn in the rear delts, different from the chest fly, but this is really good for widening the top of your back. All right, so this is just another positioning of the camera to really show you how I'm really engaging my rear delts. Make sure your chest is on the actual seat itself, on the front portion. Don't lean back too much, but make sure you can really feel that contraction and that squeeze in the rear delts. And don't be afraid to switch up the different positioning of the seat too as well, to make sure you're really taking advantage of such said movement. But yeah, really here, just focus on squeezing and hitting those 12 reps to full. Make sure the weight isn't too heavy either. You don't need to go too heavy for this movement. It's all about execution. All right, so we have another 4x12. I'm not quite sure what this machine is called. I usually just call it the lateral swing machine. Just go with it, I guess. But in this movement, make sure that your back is pressed against the back of the actual seat itself, but only make sure the top of your back is pressed against there, leaving your lats exposed. This really makes it so that your lats are really doing the whole entire movement instead of the rest of your body or your triceps doing the movement. So make sure you're focusing on just efficiency and the manipulation of your lats themselves. All right, moving on, we have a 4x12 of 45-degree hyperextensions. This is one of the best movements, I believe, to give you that V-look in your lower back. So this is at a 45-degree angle. I usually do 4 sets of 12 here. Usually start with the 10-kilogram plates, and then I go all the way up to 20-kilogram plates. But really, you want to isolate the lower back portion and really feel the burn. After the third set, you should really be able to feel it. And then coming up in this video, I have another angle of what this looks like. So go ahead and please check it out. All right, so after our back is burning from the 45-degree hyperextensions, we're going to go ahead and work the upper portion of our back as well as our lats with this sitting lat pull machine. So there's two different grips. The vertical grip that I'm using right now will work the side of your back, so your lats, as well as the upper portion. And then you go ahead and move the seat down a little bit and go ahead and turn the handlebars horizontally, and this will work the top portion of your back, really give you that upper back width and thickness that you want. Really make sure that you're squeezing as you pull back, focusing on that tension. So you can see I'm squeezing. You can see my muscles kind of contracting and pulling together at the end. All right, up next, we have one of my favorite movements. This is by far, without a doubt, one of the best movements to really give you that back thickness. This is the standing Smith machine row. So I like to have my hand grip at shoulder width. And then you really want to focus on that pull up at the top. This movement really enables you to efficiently and effectively work the back without engaging other parts of your body that you would have on a standalone bar rack behind me. So really you can isolate your upper back utilizing this movement. We're gonna do it 4x12. Make sure you're doing probably 60 to 70% of your max. So not that much, but we really want to focus on efficiency here and make sure you're really getting good solid reps out of this. All right, so real quickly, we have a trap movement. So this is going to isolate your traps. This is not utilization of the back. However, it works in conjunction with the back and really gives you that look of looking more fuller from the front. So we have a 4x10 here of a decent amount. So I would probably say around 50% of your max here. Utilizing this, make sure you are focusing on that shrug at the top here. All right, so last move of the day, guys. We have our sitting lat pull downs. I'm gonna do a mid grip right here. As you can see, I could do a wide grip, but I really wanna do a mid grip to focus on strength training my lats and really getting a wider look from the front and from the back. So we have a 4x15 here. I'll go ahead and do the mid grip here, and then I'll go ahead and switch the machinery to really focus on the lat portion of my body next. All right, so this is the different machinery or the different tool, I would say, really utilizing to work and isolate my lats completely. As you can see when I'm pulling down, you can see the separation from my ribs and my lats. That's how you know that this is really working. You can really see it popping out here. But this different movement will allow you, like I said before, work your lats more than the upper portion of your back. So really give this a try and focus on that squeeze on the bottom.